Subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for the latest updates.
Hello beautiful people, it's me Ashish Chauhan from ashvircreations. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Well, today in this video I am going to show you how you can create a very moody, like a leaf in the head or the region near the face, just like this photograph. So we'll create such a very unique and trendy moody Instagram photo with this leaf photo manipulation in Photoshop. So let's jump to the Photoshop. Before getting to the Photoshop, just press the like button on this video, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, then do subscribe and press the bell icon so that you will get notified whenever I post new video. And log on to our website, that is www.ashvircreations.com. From there you can find new background, PNG, camera preset, lightroom preset, every kind of photo editing stuff for free. So go and check it out and follow me on Instagram. Let's jump to the Photoshop. Open the Photoshop and open the photo which you want to get edited. Now let's select the photo by using the quick selection tool from here, and just click on this plus icon to make it selected. You can increase the size of the brush from here, or you can press the bracket key from the keyboard to increase the size of the brush. Now just roll all over the subject's body to make it selected. Just make sure that no one part of the subject is remaining. Here we are using the same technique to use the selection of the hairs. Just right click on it and select and mask option from there, and roll on the edges of the subject to make the selection of the hairs. This is a very key important point when you are selecting the hairs. Just make sure that you should always go to the refine edge tool in Photoshop CS6 and select and mask tool in Photoshop CC, and just roll all the edges of the hairs, and make sure to select this second brush, refine edge brush tool, and just click on this plus icon to make it get selected. Now just press OK to make it selected. Now right click on it and select layer copy option, or right click on press Ctrl J from the keyboard to make it the selection, the duplication. Here we have made the duplication of the layer. Now let's add some background to the photograph. So let's go to the file, click on open, and let's select the background from the computer. So let's select this background. Now just drag it and drop over this tab to make it copy, and just paste this background over here. Now here we want to adjust the background. First of all, just crop the area which you want in your final image. So I will use the quick crop tool to crop the area. Let's select 1:1 ratio because we want to put this photo in our Instagram. So just select the 1:1 ratio. So it will select the square image from the photo. Just make sure the subject is in the very middle portion. You can still more adjust the ratio. Just enlarge the image or the area which you want in your image. So here we have done almost. Now just press enter to make that selection your final choice. Now let's go to the levels. Just click on the below icon. Let's crop some different angles. So let's just again go to the crop tool. Let's open the reference image, that is this image. Open in Photoshop. Now let's arrange the both window. Yes. Now we want only this much area in the image, so we will just crop that much area. So select the crop tool and just select that much area. Let's select the crop tool from here and just drag it. Just make sure to keep the subject in the middle portion. So here we have finally done the cropping of the subject. Just press enter and hit OK. Now here we want to add some shades on the photo. First of all, we'll just create a deafness on the photograph. So select the levels from the adjustment layer and click on this clipping mask. Just move slider from left to right to make it more darker, so it will create more darkness on the photograph. And just move the slider from right to left. So here you can see the before and after effect. It really creates a very huge difference on the photograph. Now just merge both the layers from here, and let's select the burn tool and just make the exposure to 100% and just roll all the edges of the hairs to make it more black, and remove this white color from the hair region. Like this way you have to just paint it on the hairs. Now all you're gonna do is just select the smudge tool from here. Let's consolidate. Select the smudge tool from here and select the hard round brush and just smudge the area of the hairs. The area which are more looking very sharper, just smudge it a little bit to create a very natural look on the photograph. Now let's blur the edges of the subject, which we actually do in every photo editing stuff. So just to select the blur tool from here, make the strength to around 60%, select hard round brush, just blur on the edge of the subject, as we all do in the every photo editing, so that it will look very natural and realistic. It won't look like you have captured or cut out the image from any photo. It should look very natural and realistic. So we are blurring the edges of the subject. It will actually merge with the background. So we are just blurring the edges of the subject. Just make sure every corner of the subject is perfectly blurred. So just blur the every portion of the subject image. So here we have done the blurring image, blurring of the edges of the subject, and make sure to blur on the face region also. So here we have done the blurring. Now let's select the background and just go to the filter and just go to the blur, then select box blur and just to make it more blur. This is how you have to make it more black. And box blur would be the perfect thing. If you want to give a more depthness on the photograph, then you should always go for box blur. Now we will retouch the image of the subject. So just create new layer and just select all layer, right click on it and select fill, then select 50% gray, fill it with 50% gray. Now Ctrl D to deselect. Now just right click on it and select clipping mask option, change the blending mode to overlay. Now let's first of all just go to the mixture brush, release the clipping mask, go to the mixture brush and just smooth the skin of the subject. make the wet to 33, load to 35, mix 35, flow 40 or 50 around, and just to make it more smudge. Just smoothen your skin. Don't over smooth the skin because it will lose the reality of the skin, so just blur, smooth a little bit of skin. Like this way you have to just smudge the skin. So here we have almost completed our smudging the image. Now just make sure that everything is smudged down in proper way. Now let's just again just click on this mask and just create a clipping mask over this layer, and let's select the dodge tool and make the exposure to around 15% and just to make it more white on this area. This will actually create a very perfect shiny look, and just you can do the dodging of the images. So let's select the burn tool. It will actually create the skin. Make the exposure to around 9% only. Don't overdo the burning process. Just blacken the area on a little bit of the thing. So here we have actually done our smudging process. Let's select the dodge tool. So here you can see the before and after effect. It really creates a very perfect, shiny look on the photograph. And also just to make the dodge on the eyes also to make it look more whitish. So here we have done our dodging process. It looks really very stunning and highlighted and a shiny one. Now just merge both the layers. And let's add some leaf to the photograph. Just drag and drop over this tab. Press Ctrl D. And you can just press it or keep it over any of the direction. just you can keep it over here. And change the blending mode to screen. Let's select the filter, then select blur, then let's select the Gaussian blur and just blur it a bit and just press OK. Now let's select one more PNG leaf. Just drag and drop over this tab. You can just keep it over here. Let's go to the filter, select Gaussian blur and just keep it over here. Just like this way. Now just duplicate this layer, press Ctrl D and rotate it and just keep it over somewhere here. Now this actually creates a very moody look on the photograph. Yes, it is really looking very stunning. Let's select the eraser tool and just erase this unwanted portion down here. Keep this layer below this layer. Now it really looks very stunning and a moody photograph. Now again we will just duplicate this layer. Right click and select duplicate layer and press Ctrl T to transform it and just you can just keep it over somewhere here. Near the head region you can keep it. Just to hide this hair image you can just rotate it and you can place over somewhere here and just press enter. Now all you need to do is just give a perfect cinematic looks on this file. So let's go to the color lookup and let's just select any of the loots file which actually suits this photo. You can just keep it. Or if you want to keep it more natural, then just merge all the layers. Right click on it and select merge layer, then just you can crop the image by crop tool and just go to the filter, select the camera filter and then just select any of the presets from here. So very first thing we will do is just paint this color. By you just press the Ctrl U from the saturation just to make it more green. So now it looks very realistic, just like the Moody green. And press enter and just press Ctrl L to make it more darker. Now let's merge all the layers. Right click on it and select merge layers. Then select crop tool, duplicate the layer. And let's go to the filter, select camera filter from there. And just select any of the loops file if you want to preset. You can select any of the preset or the Moody preset if you want to add. You can add. But according to me, we will just select the very natural look. So just make it more darker, add some vignette on the photo. Just like this way. Now let's change the color of the subject. Now it actually looking very realistic and moody. Let's give it a real aqua blue tone. You can always change the color of the red color of the face. So let's select the red color, change it to yellow. Just make sure to get the skin tone in the photograph. It is a little bit looking ready, so we'll just decrease the saturation or move the slider to red color. Let's play with the highlights. Let's add some contrast to the photo. Decrease the highlights a little bit, increase the shadows, decrease the white a little bit, increase the clarity a little bit. And just press OK. Here we have done the every adjustment of the photograph. So let's create some more deftness on the image. So let's just select the black color from here, or select hue or saturation. Click on this red and just decrease the lightness from. Change the slider to about yellowish to +2. And just merge both the layers. So here you can see, here we have edited the photo. It really looks very similar to this photograph. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed, then just press the like button on this video, and then if you haven't subscribed the channel, then do subscribe and log on to our website, that is www.ashvircreations.com. From there you can find new background, PNG, camera preset, lightroom preset, every kind of photo editing stuff for free. Well, thank you for watching, and bye bye till the next video.